Hey, what's up everyone? I'm SuperSonicJB. Welcome back to more Metaphor ReFantazio for PlayStation 5. So last time I continued playing through more of the game story and spent some time with our followers and everything, got some stats up. And yeah, we made our way to Port Trial Haven here and everything. And yeah, I just walked around town and saw the sights and all that. Now I continue on and playing through more of the game story these episodes. So we're going to go and get started. Like, make sure you hit that like button, it helps out a lot. And constantly subscribe to my channel. So yeah, today's episode, we're just going to continue playing through the game story, and you know, we're going to see if, Joanna actually shows up tomorrow. Hopefully she does, we'll find out, dude. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say, so let's do it. Yeah, I don't think we can do it. We can't leave that.
Look at that.
Okay. Every day, let's rest. Not really anything else we can do, so yeah. Rest well, okay. He said goodnight, but the text said rest well.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright. Also, this inn is not the best, I know. It's more like a barn house, kind of, with, like, some makeshift beds. Oh, he's drunk again!
Sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems so.
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Okay.
No. Now come.
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What?
You hear? I had a feeling.
My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Jeez.
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a ballet thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Man, she's like, man, you're pathetic.
Please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
What is this, Persona 4?
I do hope you win the throne.
I intend to.
I intend to. Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Yep. Alright then, we'll see what happens. Dreaming time.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the Tournament for the Throne, the Exhibition of the Brave, is about to begin. our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seize
That guy
to
again.
demonstrate their power as
No, that's not
worthy of the throne.
That dude right there in the back has a literal chess piece on his head. What on earth, man?
At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20?
Bruh.
'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church.
Oh yeah. Remember that girl
Better known
right there.
as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's
Dang.
on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello.
She was in a cutscene for you.
This
Like
city
episode
sure
4?
has,
Fine?
great seafood. And,
Really? It's
well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
oh brother.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
That's your sister? Oh. You don't look that doesn't look like her.
A saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Oh yeah, for sure. Might be a lot of cuts in today's video, by the way.
Has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church.
This dude.
Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
It's like the first dude we fought. A giant fish? Was this that monster in the ocean she was talking about?
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible.
Okay, so just
After
bring
the
food in,
judging,
okay.
it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my
This is for the poor.
strength and compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start. Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And
What you got?
we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound.
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner.
We had to add that
I'll
part.
tell you
I mean,
what
he's
this
not
is.
that great anyways.
Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Where's your proof?
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What?
Could just be a monster too.
Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Have you seen some of the beasts in this game, man?
Made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Oh, brother.
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladell, we're very much obliged. You may step down.
Probably it's just a normal beast or monster or whatever. We're probably gonna be last, by the way. For sure, we're gonna be last. There's a little suspense. Oh, okay, something more impressive. Was this the monster she was talking about?
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Borden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Borden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
Not looking great.
If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what...
What, do you get like a king or a queen? A piece of chest? I don't know, dude. They're just skipping their ass. They're just like, yeah, all these side characters doesn't matter.
Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Ooh.
Oh, brother.
Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now,
why are you just looking at them instead of looking around your
the Elden Boy would please join us on the stage.
Oh, brother.
Where's their head?
Oh, boy.
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martyra? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed.
Yes.
The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. You chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally.
Hey, Joanna, you better say something here.
Spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martyra. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Bardon, Captain of Martyra's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martyra.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
Well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Fallen do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
Oh boy.
What? Right here and now? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern, but I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
Oh, I promise.
I promise.
Here we go. They just saw it happen too. All those people in the crowd saw it too, my god. Ooh, blood on the ground.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
Kids? I don't think any of us are really kids. Isn't Hulkenberg like 40? 49? Oh, we're not, gotta get top 20. The exhibition may heal, seeing that they noticed me. I hope this eventually leads to saving the prince. I hope so too, man. I hope so too. We'll see though.
Baden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. That's all we can do, right?
Not bad, pups.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
You read it wrong.
We only read it wrong.
And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
We're like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
Oh, brother.
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us...
Perhaps we do.
...our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves. I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you?
Okay.
And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Ooh, wink wink, stop. I mean, wink wink, okay, really.
Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, I just
nothing.
left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Yeah.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
They're cooler than you? And their fashion isn't as bad as yours? Wait, his fashion does fit us.
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It's not a done deal.
Still, it is a significant step forward. We've crossed a dangerous bridge, and the risk paid off. We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness, anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Would he keep it in his pocket?
I doubt it. I mean, what if it slipped out? Maybe somewhere less precarious. Like in his
That was
gauntlet
my
runner?
first guess, honestly.
Do you really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Okay, then. So we get days to do stuff then, or what? This is late nights, I don't think I do anything.
Joanna! A backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph! She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church.
Once you take the throne, huh?
They were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
That's not a bow.
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
22nd. Waters Day. Is this really like the Wednesday of the week? I don't know, man.
Hello? A word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Louis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Louis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Louis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
Alright, dude. Afternoon. Night Prowler, huh? I should be on the edge of town. I heard Ferryman should know where to get this there, okay. It's raining, dude.
Well
okay.
met, eh?
Is it? No, it's one hit. So your points to the exit. Fly me or something else. Grandpa, just don't stop bothering on about bringing a Sanctus on your mark. I pray you get for the crime case nasty, so no, yeah, well, that's, I cannot read very well, okay? Today, at least. Alright, why do you go to Morse? Get out of my way, I'm trying to go to the inn, you know? I mean, there's no point, I don't really need to. I think we'll just, did I ever go over here? Aha!
What am I gonna do?
Aha, yes, I did go over here, or what? Is that over here?
Dear me!
Stop! What's up, man? You're the one from the exhibition, aren't you? Good work on uncovering that scandal. What can it expose the church's dark side? Headlines write themselves. Actually, a huge problem. Do you have any idea how busy I've been trying to cover up your incident? Wow, dude. I think you need to get over it, honestly. Alright, is this the person you were talking about? Is that another dead body right out here in the open? Yeah, it's just like a literal corpse. There's so many of them, dude. It's unbelievable. That's where,
I'll handle
Night Prowler, I guess. Those brothers we're talking about. Mister, I'll take you there real quick, okay? This game has a lot of nice loading screens, too. Okay, just kind of... Okay, it's a light, okay. Sketchy looking area, but it's fine. Did we come over there or over there? I think there's other view over there, yeah. Alright. There's no monsters in here, right? Okay, this is a nice place, actually. Not any more sketchy, but look how nice it is in here. They took an entire, like, case and turned it into a restaurant, which is really cool.
Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at me big brother's expense. That's when I get to
Big brother
make some points for my own life.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
And here I
That's
thought
weird.
the Magnus
Age is short.
was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
Okay. I feel eavesdropping. I guess this was in the whole pub.
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
Treat all tribes equally.
Just like Lord Luis.
All right, a bit much, ease off. You know there's a big difference between meritocracy and equality. You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I'm in love with Juna! I'm not saying that. But maybe. No. What? Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I admire Master Luis's power. I feel like if I said the last option, it'd be pissed off at me.
Want to get a little payback on the world too, do you?
Despite having been a general, he has Parapus as some of his closest allies. That alone marks a man worth following.
Huh.
Whatever. You've got some brass tea, I'll give you that much.
Right thing. I'm in love with Juna. Juna's like...
Already got more accomplished than that Gordell ever did.
I wasn't gonna say that.
You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Yes, I gotta, like, say the right choices, you know?
It's worth celebrating that. For now.
Someone like you should already know what it's like.
Yeah.
The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you.
I mean, he looks like a kid, but he's got an adult voice.
Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the king's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates. We've captured some, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments, and, well, you know how that ends.
We finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Wait,
Alka? I guess you are the smallest.
Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Alright, then.
Where?
First, that's it. Time flies out so fast. Where is Skyliner that is the station, Warship Harbor? Wait, Verity gets out of there, okay. Warship Harbor, okay. So, yeah, Warship Harbor. Okay, so that's no place to visit after a pit stop. A pit stop? What the heck is a pit stop?
Incredible.
Oh, it didn't hit me until we got right up close to it, but this front runner really is huge, I know, right? Oh wait, over here, keep your heads out of the clouds, will ya?
Sam!
You guys can fawn over the Caradrius all you want later. We won't be flying for a good while anyways, and what with the story and all. Sorry, what's that? Hey, boss, how about you don't go telling them anything? Yeah, you don't need to know. They don't need to know. We aren't officially friends yet. Follow me, I'll give you the grand tour. My friendly, I warning, be on your best behavior. You try anything clever, you're dead in the spot. Make a rude comment to Lord Luis, down in the spot, got it? Not shy about making threats, we'll stay on the good side, okay? It's not test his patience then. Hey, Lord Luis is in the reception room. We don't want to keep him waiting.
We're off.
Okay. Guess we're off, yeah. Let's head on inside.
Check this out.
Okay. Why is it acting like a dungeon, man? Like, this isn't a dungeon. Is that a merchant there? What is that?
If I may.
That's man, okay. Okay, blah blah, man. I really need to go talk to Moore right now, so yeah. We're gonna go on in. Wander off until you get used to it. This place can be a real maze, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah?
There's so many soldiers here. I suppose we shouldn't expect much from Luis's stronghold. I feel like we're always being watched. While you're not an outlet recruit is always going to stand out, but we're on the same side as all of them for now, so stand tall. No, I can't attack. It just feels like I can. It's just like a dungeon or something. You knew that. Hang on a moment, Elda. Wanting to enter our sight. See your little best, alright? Ain't shy about casting you off. Aren't strong enough to keep us, so be sure you pull your own way, you hear?
Hello there.
Yeah, let's hear it. You hear what happened at the exhibition? Some call that kid showed out for it, and they say. Apparently Luis loved it. It gets going in parts, I can tell you that. Thank you, I'm standing right next to you, but okay. And did Squaddle really show up at the exhibition with the head of a human hand? Yeah, but the head was so small that hardly anyone noticed. Makes you wonder what the hell the point was. Yeah, true. It looked like a beast, really, more than a human or a monster. You saw the exhibition put on quite a show, hey? They give that sign you spoke for. That's I don't know, cheers. But still, it's weird that they call that a human anyway. It's more like a demon. I hear that other candidate that I've been hearing about. Apparently, Lady Juna likes you too. Ooh, wink, wink, stop. That's taking her claim on some kid. You know, she's already with Lord Luis. And Lady Juna's standing like a spirit of spar. Hey, it's not my fault if she ditches him for me, by the way.
You got it.
Such room's on the top floor. It's a get you up there.
What in the...
What was that? What happens to everyone? Is that some sort of magic controlling a locking mechanism? Keeps a suspicious element out. You know, like the bastards pretend they're grunts when they're actually assassins. See, like a security system, I assume. You need a key to get around. There's different keys for them areas. Much like you rank soldiers have them. You want to walk around freely around a runner. You're going to have to move up our ranks a bit first. Okay. And how do I do that?
Evidently.
These are only given to ranking soldiers that navigate this place may prove difficult without those in our possession. They'll need to acquire them then. Arya, trading treacherous whispers among yourselves, hey? Put the gossip, get on already. Alright, fine.
Oh, nice!
So I figured, and I thought, I almost forgot we were inside Gauntlet Runner. I know, right? Quit looking around so much. Now what we got here? Are we letting schoolboys in the ranks now? The kids are new recruits. Look at this guy. So that's all it took, eh? A little show. The expedition used to. You had to prove yourself before you could stay within the councilman. You got Lord Luis' approval. That's not enough for you. I call you to yourself before someone knocks you off for that.
What's the meaning of this?
Heck yeah. What, these piss ants? Really, man? Piss ants against me? Please, I'm a bloody surgeon. We could sell this right here, right now. I'll be wiping you off the wall, so please. We'll leave it out, Zan. I'll get your arse back to your post. That's an order. Get your arse? Your arse? Is that like some British thing or something? I don't know, man. Just get this through your tiny heads. Powers everything around here. I give you 3 days at most until you run home. Tails between your legs. Oh, please, man. Honestly, we kicked your ass because we have powers that you can't comprehend, okay? It's gonna stand there or you're gonna move. Come on. I mean, you're the one standing there. We're just waiting on you. You got a tail! I just noticed that. Yeah. This would be Lord Luis' quarters. This reception room last. Maybe Dad to show up, pack up strangers' power quarters, wouldn't he? So Luis is waiting inside. Enter. Okay. Oh, wait, this part's voice I This is my cute. Try looking around for his formula. Here, well, lots of sharp eyes around. Try, you're all safe too. See you soon, I hope. I don't know how else he's gonna do. He's probably gonna fail completely, honestly. You're gonna be like, where's that fairy at?
Rhylehaven. But it is its identity I truly respect. Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War. If your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come here.
Here we go.
Okay. This is against the chat. So are you and Juna? What's with Juna again, man? Like, maybe my man wants her. I don't know. What's your plan against Forden?
How do you plan on winning against Forden?
I will kill him.
And that would be that civil, man. It's a king's magic.
That man and Sanctism both are malignant tumors in this country's flesh and must be excised to save it.
Aren't candidates protected by the king's magic?
The king is not a god. There is always a way. It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall. A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
Damn.
You hesitate.
It's just that.
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
You had no choice.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
Okay, then. It's time to do stuff, okay? Oh god, that's what she's doing. Probably not very good. I don't know, I don't have a lot of faith in her. She's so low to the ground, get up high!
From the rest. I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here, too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! I have to hide!
You better. Just fly up. Fly up somewhere in the ceiling. Yeah. Think, Gallica!
Is this the other side of that door? Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards.
Saying all this out loud.
The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone coming? Figures they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something amiss?
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters. We thought in case you needed.
Okay.
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
You mean... Idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
She's got long hair, man. Holy crap.
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again?
A magic spell? Is that the formula? Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big. And now I know where it is.
Well, that's something at least.
Jolly good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you worried for naught.
You heard her wings flapping?
Back!
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
Apparently it's where I tell the ones you're in that caters ecstasy of a class. The soldier's main is runner are bound to have duties in
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded, this is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
What do you think? It would be risky as a mere solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
We'll just have to make it work.
You truly...
I don't know about this, man.
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
Okay.
That reminds me.
So I do. The man we met in Luis's column runner seemed very proud of his strength. I was rather full of himself. Yes, Sergeant Xanth, was it? We got to go back to his post to meet. In case you wonder, he might be in charge of one of our sectors. I mean, unfortunately, I can tell his strength was formidable even to be near him. Yeah, he would simply let us pass. I guess we should probably go for today. We can talk about more detail in the morning. But let me go instead. The game's like, now I gotta go to bed, man. Alright. Let's rest. I should have looked around here, make sure there was anything here. Because it could have been something like hidden away in
Time
some
marches on,
drawer or something.
and
I don't
the
know.
age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright. Harbor's Day.
Now then.
That's right, Jay. We need to work on infiltration route to Luis's private quarters. Ensure those in charge of each area. One's holding the keys between they are formidable. We'll find out what shall we do. Based on this option is the best option. Get them alone, beat their key from them, and
Even
push forward.
so,
Short ice encounter is ordered a day. They call for reinforcements for and not
Yes.
far so well. With subordinates have attained their rank through a material prowess. If they wound your pride, negotiation may still be on the table.
We have to
take
prepare
precautions,
first.
yeah. We need to be prepared as we can before we attempt this. Right? The situation calls for new tactics. We got to build up our strength by hunting bounties in the light as we head our whatever. Alright. Illustrating a short decisive battles are like previous outdoors. Time is on the essence when infiltrating. You will need to keep your battles short. Being officers within a certain number of turns. Really, man? Officers are quite strong. Each will require you to be tactical and gather information about them in town and utilize requests to grant your ability to give yourself a fighting chance. Okay. Maybe we could dig up some dirt through an informant. Who knows? I have weakness speaking exploding. And before we get secure out to this course, it sounds like we have to do something to dig in before we did. The soiree. Okay, man, we'll try our best here, but wow. We know how long can we go? Alright, I'm trying to hear this. Alright, deadline 8/12. Okay. 20 days. Really? Sure, the deadline has begun. Be cautious of the storms. Excitement weather conditions may have occur. Real hot, even daily allies and worship are infiltrate Louis Scotland. Okay. Interior Louis Scotland is divided into 4 areas: the crew quarters, the starboard quarter, the port quarter, and the bridge. It's supposed to be your person in charge of the bridge and these part of the ship. Don't forget, you need to gain access to Louis' quarter band. Okay. Okay. So we got quests we can do now too. Sure, okay, it's our standard blood. Senior 4, I mentioned you recall it. All the boy at the exhibition will look same age. They've been traveling across country all night, doesn't need. That's true. Actually, theater, okay. Training side, sea guards were pretty much like human. Oh man, another human? Special medicine. I'll get them, sure. Teacher, like, can't thank you enough. It's called Dragon Thistle Berry. Here it grows in the grassy forest. Alright.
If you can help.
Okay.
Let's give it a shot.
That, I think. No deadline. Alright. Over there, yeah. Whoa. Let's see if forest here should be placed to the which one here for the trees, okay.
Well met.
Yeah, usually when you get in a new town you can like talk to you, will get more quests and all that. Surprise me. Hello there for all time, mate. I'm Bal. Mr. Windsor said, well, I'm supposed to ask for your help with something. Alright. Let's go about finding a spot to play. Let's go right away, man. Okay, I hate to ask, but could you tell where some more area? Sure, man. No problem. I guess the others are busy, I don't know. But you new graves, possibly victims of those dark doings of the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here, among many his own age. But it seems they don't cremate their dead here. Don't want my son feeling out of place. Being the only child here is single pieces. Hard enough for a boy his age to fit in. Should I look for somewhere else? I should look for somewhere else.
Thanks.
Thanks. I think we do well to check other options.
My apologies.
We're so deep in the forest, if you don't mind indulging me a bit further. Sure, man, no problem. We can do that. It's a peaceful place at first glance, but it's really so. But it's not really so. It is.
No.
Is it? Pattering footsteps from beasts among the trees that smell of animal waste and feel them eyeing from the shadows too. It's too dangerous, yeah.
True.
It's too dangerous. I can't stand the thought of hungry beasts searching the grave. And it's still early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations if you don't mind. No problem.
My
see that
thanks.
then. I appreciate your understanding. You certainly have more patience than I was your age.
The truth is,
all you give travel far and wide to find a perfect resting place. Some build an altar at home, some scatter the bones in the sea, some bury them underneath a great tree. Instead, most simply bury the bones in the village's that ceremony, cemetery. Sorry. After all that contemplation, they come back to where they started. This people used to irritate me to no end, but when I was younger, I loathed their indecision, looked down on them for it. As I got on in my years, I can understand some things. It's not so easy to overcome the death of someone else. Close, yeah. That's why when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I've certainly found ideal. Haste will not ease my foes.
Even so,
it makes sense. This isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me.
It'll be fine.
Take your time. It's fine. We'll give it as much thought as you need. Are you certain you truly are oddball? You might take the Gauntlet Runner again. It's not like to see somewhere full of ocean space. Okay, open space. Sorry, not ocean space. Okay, we're actually going. Okay, this looks like a better area.
Hmm.
I'm just imagining things.
What happened?
Matter?
No.
What is it? It's like a place my son loves.
My son
looks just like that. It's around the time he finally started walking, and when he saw him fell, he always leaped right back up, all smiles. He'd chase bugs, grasped far taller than him, laughing when he fell, bringing me flowers and petals, clutch tightness. Sorry, it's a little sleepy. He now tells as he might burst out with grass any moment, being covered in birds. But I know it's just an empty fantasy. It's difficult. He endured so much pain.
My apologies.
Apologies, I didn't mean for you to see me like this, but yes, this will be a fine place for him to stay. The place is peaceful, the wind is gentle. It is a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son will love it too. He always loved to run with the wind in his face, and yet... Something bothering you? Is there still something bothering you? I just have one thing holding me back. That sweet smell of the wind, it reminds me of a faraway hill, the hill where my hometown lies. You just remembered it? You just remember now by your hometown? Could be yes, but I've not visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they will welcome me back. A wind blows in my home, sweeter than any I've known.
Let's go.
Visit. Well, let's go and see. But no, you're right. I cannot let my floundering deprive my body, my boy, of his poor for a proper place.
In your debt.
I want to be honest with you. I found myself return home again. Feels like something I've never had. I realized alone. I am grateful our paths crossed. Heck yeah. Since Heismay's extraordinary resolve and depths of his gratitude. Heck yeah, man. Getting a new power here. So yeah, peace, virtues, okay.
A new power.
Okay. Sweet. And there we go. Rank 3 with Heisman. Alright, so Assassin. Ooh. I think I might need to give that to him or something there. That's the Assassin. Let's go, man. Assassin's Creed. And you're putting up my deceivedness at least. Let's go head to the village another day. Call upon me when you spare time. Or say let's rejoin our comrades. Alright. Sounds good to me. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. There are more people on Luis' Gauntlet Runner at night, so I need to sneak in during the day. Make sure to secure infiltration route to Luis' room before the day of the story. And back to the tavern, okay?
Interesting.
I'd say know more about him. Ooh. Alonzo comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Where's he at?
I'm just incredulous.
I'll grab.
Fairy right there.
Well.
You're here listening to music too. Kind of puts my ears down, doesn't it? To me, it's because I've been so tense lately. Music is so soothing right now. I just said no fairy to see where I was coming from. Everybody's around here. I've kind of lost the plot, so it's nice to meet someone I can actually have a conversation with. Really back in that hidden village, everyone seemed to get along pretty well. That's so. Well, you said you were tired, so I won't keep blabbing at you. You play music a lot here, so come and rest you where you stole any time. Alright. So that there we go, huh?
Greetings.
What's up, man? Well, Matt, what are you up to? I'd to hear about your journey so far. If you don't mind telling certain information. 3. Okay, no, I already have wisdom at 3. That's right. Wisdom's my best thing. Let's go. How very intriguing. I'm very keen to know more about those experiences. You like to indulge me. No problem, man.
Yes.
Let's do it. It's marvelous. Thank you. All right, follow me. I know of a great spot. All right, we have lots of time to do stuff. So next episode might be the same thing of just doing like bonds and all that. Alonzo asked me to tell him some of the things that happened on my journey.
I see.
Very intriguing. So an external force protects the candidates. For outsiders, it's rather difficult to get a hold of accurate information pertaining to the world magic in the Tournament of the Throne. Information's quite the weapon, you know. All the more reason I'm meeting you has been a boon.
Understand?
That you really wanted to take down the other candidates, the most effective method would be it by investigating their families and homes for info you can use. Quite effective against backguards who hide their misdeeds naturally, but outstandingly so against good, outstandingly family folk. Threaten them? You don't mean to threaten them, do you? I know it's not in your nature, but still, not every weapon has a point end. Villain will always strike where it hurts most, like snakes, and those I associate with are usually the most venomous kind. Oh boy. Speaking of the devil, here comes one such associate now.
Oi!
Okay. How's the client situation looking? We've 20 at present. I know delays securing their contract arrangements have been made should any defaults on payments. So you're all talk, you know, my lord may have taken a shine to you, but let me make something clear. One false move and I promise I'll I'll flay you alive myself. Understood, Cuculus? Flay you alive? What the heck does flay you alive mean? I don't even know what that means. He's an underling of the landowner I'm working with. He's exceedingly cautious as you expect, and for some reason he still doesn't trust me. Kimlin really said landowner is my true target. He's a foul one. He's been trying to take advantage of the struggle for the throne, huge fortune, of course. Ambitious sorts of all over the country are using the tournament to rise up in the world, and landowner is their leader, turning tidy profits. I am his middleman. Of course, the landowner only lends because he knows he'll collect. So when he realizes he can't, why, that's an awful lot of money disappearing in the void. That's your aims then? That's your plan? Okay.
Now then.
I'll spare you the details, but the man's money will end up in coffers eventually. It's a curious thing. People are never more vulnerable to tricks, and they think they're playing on themselves. One themselves. When it's all said and done, it'll be a loss in my gain. I do mean gain enough to buy a small village, really. Interesting plan there. That's an interesting plan. And maybe there's a future reunion in this line of work yet.
Oi.
What, Alonzo?
Yes.
Don't worry, he has my confidence.
Listen.
That folk you talked to earlier, he's snooping around that village. Snooping as usual, I see! What? I gave him the slip before he saw me, but this is bad, Alonzo. If they find out that you're connected to the village, then...
No.
My hometown or not, there's no way they'll catch on to that, what I'm up to now. It'll turn out nothing, and it'll be the end of it. We need to relax. It's the same, I should pack your things in case things go south. I'll bring the money to the staff soon. This is still a nice place, though. I hadn't expected him to move so quickly, even when, as far as digging out my roots. Is everything alright? Are you okay? If you push on the shout, I may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is. Muscle, yeah. Trying to buy my hometown with the money I'm biking from the landowner. He's the one who's leading my village dry to begin with. I got to make this piece of my deception succeed at all costs. It would save the whole poverty-stricken village. Oh, there's more to you than I thought. When you're free, how about you come check on the village with me? I got a strange nagging feeling about all this.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Sure, I'll go. Yes, of course, thank you. I owe you one. If you got Alonzo's genuine gratitude and deep trust. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, and there we go. We got ranked 2 with Alonzo. Alright. I know I'm saying alright, even though it's not a Persona game. It's made by Atlas, but still. Hometown is a small village. It's nearby. In fact, if you're up to me, we head there right away. Last I know, you have a schedule on your own. Even so, I implore you, please do not delay for long. I'll be waiting. Okay. There's just more to him. This game kind of sketchy, you know?
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Got a lot of days, man. A lot of days to do stuff, okay?
Luis's.
The story is approaching. We need to secure information out to Luis's quarters before then. Just reclaim the formula without raising suspicion. As at long last, you'll finally have the means to break the Prince's curse. Prince's fate is in our hands. This plan is risky, but we all have to see it through. And he dates Luis's story. Let's proceed with the utmost caution. Heck yeah. I might do some sort of quests in the next episode. For now, I think I just want to focus on getting stats out, doing bonds and all that to hear your voice. Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, So you have to travel with him, okay? So yeah, traveling forward the opportunity to strengthen your bonds with your allies. I wish to speak with you on the road. You try to make time for them, okay? So I can't hang out with him right now, okay?
In trouble now.
So no, damn it, my clients are expecting a delivery soon. Alright, I'm just gonna skim through his text here. Alright, Craftsman, okay. Let's see, okay, he just gave me a quest here. Yeah, this horn and 4-second tower, okay. Say over some of that, dude. Alright, man, I'll do it for you. I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, sure. Let's go. I'm just gonna skim through his text, yeah.
Let's give it a shot.
There we go. Alright. Hey, do that. Better than industry. Okay. We're gonna do imagination here real fast. We're gonna do vision. Alright, so you're angry now. I had a tail like here. That is not a criticize. However, we both tail, imagine you not heard, and I saw the expression in her mind up. Okay, imagination.
Thank you.
Listen to this story. I want to get this stat up here real fast, because it's about to go to the next rank. Upon time, a faraway village, there lived an old woman with a talent for making miraculous remedies, said to cure any illness. And it's rain, dude. It's literally telling me it's a story and pouring down rain instead of being indoors or something. This village despised her medicine, which was a deeply unpleasant taste. It also had a terrible side effect, causing terrible pain, as though the entire body was being stabbed with needles. Some even told her I'd die to endure such a fate. Still, they could not deny expectantness, and they were reluctant. They saw her medicines when it was necessary. One day, a man came to this village and said, "I can make a better medicine than the old woman's poison." Out of his pocket, he pulled a vial of sweet-smelling liquid and handed it to one of the sick. This man who has been taking this woman's medicine for years always looked ill. He eyed the vial with disgust, but after he puffed with it, his eyes widened in surprise. "Tastes like sweet fruit," he said. Suddenly, the pain and suffering of his lady vanished. They were stunned by his medicine's effectiveness. The village cures begged the man for all the medicine he had. It was not cheap, but they offered the man what money and crops they could. They grew furious with the old woman as well. "After you see us with poison disguised as medicine," he said. The woman looked as though she might deny the accusation. They silently continued making their draughts. Her people no longer were interested in her medicine. They abused her, calling her fraud, and eventually they drove her from the village. As his time right had gone for long enough, I would have to continue to scale another time. It's getting interesting. Yeah, I know. Who stops their story right then and there? They're in the good part, you know? Alright, does that rank up? Oh, it's so close, man. It's so close. You can see how close it is. My God.
Well then.
Alright then. say go back to the others. You're not really going back to the others at all, actually. Like, you're not. Back to the tavern, okay? I can do this real fast. You know, it lies beyond these waters, on homeland, mysterious. Someone born from their shores. Always long for it. What's there? I do not know. I am yearned for it from the outside mainland here, where nothing but pagans. Do you understand what I mean? Yes, I'll speak. Alright. Sure, man. Tell me what you need to say. These box people, like, what the heck? Or, like chest-looking people or whatever. Pagan, of course, we did not choose that name only for ourselves. Religion is simply not the one the states endorses. The Saints Church and the other tribes are painfully close-minded. We get this and only wish that we could disappear from their country. You don't have a very good impression of the other tribes, do you? Is it feeling not mutual? People of our tribe reject the cultures different from their own. It's unnatural. Matter of religion, each tribe has its own unique customs. They not member of the tribes. Those customs are incomprehensive and off-putting. People can understand. Maybe we wouldn't come to understanding. Such understanding is only possible when one's knowledge is deeper in service law. For example, are you aware of the Yugi custom of cremation? Yeah, I do. They burn the bodies of their dead and keep the remnants of bone remain to burn the people like the scientists for whom burials is the norm. And even for the Mystery, the trimming such a ritual is impossible. Yes. For the Mystery tribe, rather than cremation, we only have our religion. Others could not comprehend this. We became pagan. As long as our state religion exists, we never accept our teachings, our culture, our identity, none of it. In our sense, the reasons for existence, this country is full of those who rejoice our very being after all. So in order to remain steadfast and protect our faith in our gods, we need that island as our support. Alright. Yeah, man. Alright. There we go. Got some points up in tolerance. Alright. He literally said alright, so yeah. You're not feeling me out there, heck yeah. Alright.
Time marches
One more
on,
thing
and the age of a new king
on this
draws
day.
nearer.
And I'll call it quits for today, so yeah. Next episode we're probably just going to be focusing on like doing stuff like this, and then we'll do that Luis's shit where there's a great number of city soldiers have been injured. Couldn't seem they are running with a human. There's Captain compromised mainly on new recruits on a training exercise. Many of their injuries are quite grave, I'm afraid. Horrible. Is there nothing we can do to help? We're like taking that related quest, haven't we? Let's go gather those rival greens so that we can treat the injured. Yeah, I guess so. Alright then.
Did you know?
Thanks to the depths and Mars continue to say we're stored throughout the city of the big sale. Heck yeah! So I like to hear their voice. We're quite the predicament. Alright. Barton? Alright, let's hang on him then. What's up, Barton? How you doing? See, how far are you in your travels? For you being Artira of all places. But I'm sure you're busy today. That's like what?
Thank
you. Sure, man. Let's talk. Let's get on with it, man. Let's just hang out, okay? How's life been for you all?
The truth is,
wanted to consult with you on whether and picking a new ruler for your town. Yeah? Of course, ruler isn't quite the word wouldn't own land like a landlord or anything, but still, it's a right important position. We're establishing a town governor, but it's distinct from lord. I mean, that's what's best for your town. For most part, the townspeople agree on a self-governance, as there's quite a lot of distrust of the power after what happened with Lady Joanna. And it seems like the townsfolk are turning to issuing cautions of course of action, but the new lord did allow us our self-government, which is all well and good, but here's a rub. The fella best suited for position is this one clergyman. He's a fine man. He likes the idea, but everyone is clamoring for me to be the governor. Oh, right. You're suited for it. Yeah, you're suited for it. Yeah. So you think it's a grand idea too? I couldn't disagree for more myself. I'm too weak a man.
Still, though.
I mean, put on a pedestal as some noble knight who put everything to right. Stretch, I'm no hero. It's all thanks to that lot of ye. But I could say that all day and they'd still want me as a governor. Everyone wants to feel safe. They want to know there's someone nearby they can rely on. I sympathize with that, but I'm no ruler. Do I have what it takes to lead them?
Hey.
It'll be fine. Everything will be fine when you're in charge.
What?
You say that with such certainty, but I suppose that's just how you see me.
True.
You remember here, the closer you get to your breaking point, the greater you become. That's true, and you become better men without a challenge, can we? Thank you, friend. Talking with you has helped me come to a decision. Represent the townsfolk. Yes, I'll become governor and restore the whole place. Really? Not sure if I'm the man for a job. I'm the man for a job, but I'll give everything I got for the good of the town. Considering my lack of experience, I'd be grateful you kept advising me.
Don't worry your head.
May not have the skills you do, but I will serve faithfully so that I can be a true hero in this town like you. Heck yeah. Shield Bard's extraordinary determination, faith in me. Heck yeah, man. And there you go. We got rank 3 with Barden. Alright. Don't do anything, yeah. Barden, you finally decide what to get. I know you care deeply, but we're all sick of waiting. Don't make me decide I need to lead you. Won't rest easy with you in charge. Those same words have been a real pain, but you seem like a take charge kind of guy. Like, yeah, teach you a same word attack could devastate Martyria. I'll work up some countermeasures. There you go, that's all we were talking about. Don't work too hard now, big man. Heck yeah. Go ahead and remove childcare from your skill jobs. Well, yeah, I hate it when you chase them around during a hide and seek. My wee ones were bawling and screaming. It was something awful. It was so cry from memory of it. But that's how you play hunter and prey. They screamed it would just prove they're playing it, right? But anyways, I swear to you, I'll turn your pits this town. Thanks for your time today. I'll have a great deal of work to begin paying you back, so do stop by again. Alright. You return to the group. Return to your taverns more like it, but whatever, dude. Good enough, right? Alright, now it's night time. Yay! Oh, we got a thing here. Oh, again. Oh, I want to. Okay. Because we're in the town, he wants to hang out now. Alright, so guys, we're going to go end things out for now. So, thank you all so much for watching. Maybe hit the like button and comment, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye guys.